Church bells just struck 8 o'clock. Actually heard it. Good evening, I'm Helen McCookerybook, and this is my online show from St John's Church in Bethnal Green. And I'm going to be playing for about 40 minutes and imagining that you're there, you're here. The first song is called A Bad Day. It was a bad day for me, and for you it was a bad day. What a thing to go through, it was a bad day. But I knew what to do because I'd seen it all before. It was a bad day for me, and for you it was a bad day. What a thing to go through, it was a bad day. But I knew what to do, and I just couldn't take any more. Ooh, baby, do you love my empty head? When you leave your love unsaid, as you warm someone else's bed. Ooh, baby, at the dawn of any day, there's nothing left for me to say. But don't you like it best that way? Wake up with the sun in my eyes. I used to wake up, I didn't need a disguise. I used to wake up lying next to my prize, and the world looked good to me. I need to wake up with the sun in my eyes. I need to wake up without a disguise. I need to wake up lying next to my prize, with our lives in harmony. That way, oh, don't you like it best that way? I hope your cats and dogs are clapping at home, and your fish. This is a song called Big Brother is Watching You, and it's about surveillance. Watching you, Big Brother is watching you still, watching you still. No trouble in catching you, no trouble in catching you. Grip tight as steel, grip tight as steel. A bird, you think you're free as a bird. Open your eyes, open your eyes. A prison with invisible bars, a prison with invisible bars, traps you inside, traps you inside. Turn it away, turn it away today. The longer you sit and wait, the longer you sit and wait, the deeper it goes, the deeper it goes. Soon it'll be far too late, soon it'll be far too late. The end of the road, end of the road. Turn it away, turn it away, turn it away. Today, Big Brother is watching you. Big Brother is watching you. Big Brother is watching you. And the next song is about the billionaire space race, and it's dedicated to Richard Branson and to Elon Musk, and it's called So Long, Elon. We're building a big rocket with space for all our shoes, with Bitcoin in our pockets. There's nothing left to lose. We're training up the robots to fight the final war with obsolescent humans that we don't need anymore. Now we've messed up the planet, let's throw it in the bin, 'cause there's no future in it. So let's begin again. We fly the flag of fortune, abandon everyone, 'cause only perfect people should circle round the sun. One day there will be life on Mars, all trillionaires in swanky cars. On Mars there'll be no working class. It's the perfect place for psychopaths. If you're rich and famous, or you're in the news, and you're not ashamed of your reactionary views, if you see no evil where evil's on parade, why don't you come and join us in our noble cavalcade? One day there will be life on Mars, all trillionaires in swanky cars. On Mars there'll be no working class. It's the perfect place for psychopaths. A psychedelic orange mass, a planet swathed with laughing gas. Yes, we'll have won the human race. Is that a smile upon your face? Pom pom. The next song is called The Mad Bicycle Song, and it isn't an anti-bicycle song. It's an anti-cycling to nowhere in the gym song, although it's kind of pro-cycling to nowhere in the gym as well. And thanks to Gideon Coe for playing this quite a lot on his show. Mad Bicycle Song. It's a machine to make you feel afraid. No one remembers just how it came to be made. Every turn revolving in a spin, driving you down to darkness deep within. Every turn of the wheels changes the way that it feels, day after day revolving in a spin. It's a mad, mad, mad bicycle that you ride upon. So instead, jump off it and walk into the sun. It's not so bad to take yourself in hand. Life can be simple, not hard to understand. Walking side by side, no longer a need to hide. It's not so hard to take yourself in hand. It's a mad, mad, mad bicycle that you ride upon. So instead, jump off it and walk into the sun. It's a mad, mad, mad bicycle that you ride upon. So instead, jump off it and walk into the sun. The next song was written, I wrote it after going to a Monochrome set gig at the Lexington, which is one of London's best venues to see bands, actually. And it's written about the people, the group that always goes to gigs. And it's called Saturday Night with the London set, but actually it could be any group of people in any town. There's the Birmingham set, and there's the Edinburgh set, and the Glasgow set, the Newcastle set, and this is for Corrine. Saturday night with a London set, the times have aged but you haven't yet. Let your hair down, climb aboard and join us for the ride. Every street, every city light carries the blood through your veins tonight. Every black box holds a band, the spotlit faces and the clapping hands. So come on out with a London set. Remember the things that you want to forget. Fill up your glass, light a cigarette and set the night on fire. Got 1,000 contacts on your mobile phones. You'll steal my heart and stuff it and brand it as your own. Major setbacks, minor keys, a lifetime in a day. Your smile is false but your teeth are not. At least that's what you tell me, but you lie a lot. Every black box holds a star, a street light, not a soul. So come on out with a London set. Remember the things that you want to forget. Fill up your glass, light a cigarette and set the night on fire. Saturday night with a London set. The times have aged, but you haven't yet. The gaps appear within the crowd. You look the other way. One of these days it'll come to an constant parties and the fickle friends, alone in a bedsit with a cat. Your mind's as frail as a party hat. Now come on out with a London set. Remember the things that you want to forget. Fill up your glass, light a cigarette and set the night on fire. Oh, come on out with a London set. Remember the things that you want to forget. Fill up your glass, light a cigarette and set the night on fire. My other name for that song is hand knackerer. This is a song called These Streets, and it's a song about multiple memories. These streets are paved with ghosts of yours from years ago. I hear their voices rumbling with a dark echo. Go home, they whisper to me as I walk by your side, buried in the graveyard where your old love died. You couldn't resurrect her when you walked with me, 'cause everyone abandoned has a history. You'll never find the past again, try as you might. What's been is lost forever, yes, it's gone from sight. It's gone from sight, it's gone from sight, it's gone from sight, it's gone from sight. You mirror the abandonment you felt back then. The women come and go and go and come again. I felt their ghosts, they made a map, they made a plan. They left you with these shadows, you're a haunted man. A haunted man, a haunted man, a haunted man, a haunted man. These streets are paved with ghosts of yours from years ago. I hear their voices rumbling with a dark echo. Go home, they whisper to me as I walk by your side, buried in the graveyard where your old love died. Your old love died, your old love died, your old love died, your old love died. The next song I'm going to play is a song called The Song of the Unsung Heroine, and it's from my album The Sea. Actually, it's not from my album The Sea, it's from Take One, and it's dedicated to everyone at Song Circle. We meet every Friday and we write a new song every week. So. This is the song of the unsung heroine. I will sing a song for you. Every time you blush with failure, shame, remember that fame is just a passing through. Shadow bird, never heard, remember that fame is just a passing through. Thorns line the crown that glistens and gleams with fool's gold. Empty hymns to praise thin air. Who is a friend and who is a story-selling foe? Search for the truth and find there's nothing there. Shadow bird, never heard, remember that fame is just a passing through. Unsung heroine, cold and also ran. Unsung heroine, so begin again and again and again and again and again. Chasing a dream is like catching the wind and holding it. Open your hands, there's nothing for you to see. All has moved on by the time that you reach the starting point. Puzzled you ask, oh why is it never me? Shadow bird, never heard, remember that fame is just a passing through. 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 And the next song is called Temptation, and it's a real page 3 of a song. And it's one of the very first ones that I performed when I started performing solo about 8 or 9 years ago, more than that. This was the apple I gave him to eat, a lovely green apple, so round and so sweet. He took a big bite and he yelped with a crack, for the worm in the apple had bitten him back. Ha ha! Yum yum! Was the evilest one of the three, the man or the worm in the apple or me? Did I know it was hiding neath crunchy green skin, or was my back turned when the worm burrowed in? Temptation, the original sin, that one little bite caused it all to begin. Temptation, the original sin, they both wore no clothes when the worm burrowed in. Here come the death men, their hammers to blow. Curse he or curse she, the plain person won't know. Turn away, put your fingers to face. Lay out all your bodiness and line them the bittersweet taste of the blood on his tongue. Let this be a lesson to everyone. Before you commence on a gluttonous attack, remember this tale of the biter bit back. Temptation, the original sin, that one little bite caused it all to begin. Temptation, the original sin, they both wore no clothes when the worm burrowed in. Temptation, the original sin, that one little bite caused it all to begin. Temptation, the original sin, that one little bite caused it all to begin. And the next song is a song called Little England, which I wrote about somebody else's heartbreak. It's not a Little Englander song. It's about having feelings that are so strong that they don't even stay in the same country as you. So this is that song. Heartbroken, she's travelling round the world. It should have been me, she said. I have the smile and I am the girl that turns everybody's head. So I'll fly away, I'll forget the day that I fell in love with him. Little England, you're far too small to hold my love within. Pushing her from the family nest, the swell of her passion grew. Way out in the world to pursue her quest, right out of her world she flew. She would fly away, she'd forget the day that she fell in love with him. Little England, you're far too small to hold her love within. Mending her heart could take a while. The fragments are hard to find. They are spread over cities, hours and miles. For sorrow has no design. She will fly away, she'll forget the day that she fell in love with him. Little England, you're far too small to hold her love within. She'll fly away, she'll forget the day that she fell in love with him. Little England, you're far too small for to hold her love within. It's church bells. I'm going to have a quick sip.
The next song's dedicated to Kenji, and it's a new song. This is the first time I've ever played it live. And it's a song about feeling somebody's pain and not feeling very unable to do anything to help, but just letting them know, knowing it. And it's called All I Want Is the Sun to Shine for You.
Wash away your tears, visit the place you dream of, and chase away your fear. If you could be happy, then I could be happy too. 'Cause all I want is the sun to shine for you. When your mind leaves a conversation to travel on its own, well, I feel for you, my darling, as the shadows torment your soul. If you could be happy, then I could be happy too. 'Cause all I want is the sun to shine for you.
I'm going to play a bit more of a happy song now. Well, it's not actually. It's a song that sounds happy. And this was Gary Crowley's record of the week a couple of months ago. So it's called A Good Life with a Bad Apple.
From a seed there grew a sapling, from a sapling grew a tree, and on that tree there grew an apple, and how it tempted me. Not all fruit has to be forbidden. I heard this one grew just for me. That's why I chose to pick that apple from the apple tree. Time went by, that rosy apple to lose its lovely shine, but I still loved it with all its wrinkles, loved its laughter lines, and I tried to lead a good life with a bad apple eye. I tried to keep a shine, yes, I tried to lead a good life with a bad apple, 'cause at least that apple was mine. Time's the same for everybody, we all change as years go by, but the taste of a beautiful apple, that taste should never die. And I try to lead a good life with a bad apple eye. Try to keep a shine, yes, I try to lead a good life with a bad apple, 'cause at least that apple was mine. Shiny apples have many faces, shiny apples have many sides. The side of the apple that I couldn't see is the side where truth had died. Good life with a bad apple eye. I try to keep a shine, yes, I try to lead a good life with a bad apple, 'cause I thought that apple was mine. Try to lead a good life with a bad apple eye. Try to keep a shine, try to lead a good life with a bad apple, 'cause I thought that apple was mine. Okay, I'm going to do two more songs, and this one is completely unrehearsed, but it's a very, very old song of mine from when I was in Helen and the Horns, and it's a song called Snakebite, and if June's watching, this is for you. Well, I'm locked in a cage with an old puff adder. What do you think I'd do? Stand there and scream till the snake got mad, or would I call for you? You seem to think I'm a young baby, sugar and nice and small. Well, I am the one that I'd ask to save me, I wouldn't ask you at all. Down in a valley with a rainstorm coming, water all around my feet. Soon I'll be swimming or maybe drowning, covered in your conceit. You seem to think I'm a young baby, sugar and nice and small. Well, I am the one that I'd ask to save me, I wouldn't ask you at all. Don't lose your balance, don't stop, I don't want to say goodbye, 'cause one glance could make my heart stop. One little eye to eye, yes, Snakebite's my name if you wanna call me. Don't do it just for fun, 'cause I have a natural urge to scare you. I wanna watch you run. Da 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 da.
wanna say goodbye, 'cause one glance could make my heart stop, one little eye to eye. Well, I'm locked in a cage with an old buffalo. What do you think I'd do? Stand there and scream till the snake got mad, or would I call for you? You seem to think I'm a young baby, sugar and nice and small. Well, I am the one that I'd ask to save me. I wouldn't ask you at all, you at all. Well, the last one I'm going to play tonight is a very summery song, which we'll just have to kind of imagine the scenario. And it's a song about daisies, and it's dedicated to Ruth. And at one point I had to move out of a house, and I had to mow this beautiful lawn full of daisies every Saturday to make the lawn look perfect. And I actually wrote this song one Saturday morning just before I decapitated them all. It's called Daisies. Every time I cut the grass, the daisies come back the next morning. Here we are, they gaily sing, while I stand there yawning, they sing, Daisy, Daisy, smile every day for me, sunshine shady, share your heart with me. Can't fight the way they stick around, though I try and top 'em. They spread their roots deep underground, and nothing seems to stop 'em. They sing, Daisy, Daisy, smile every day for me, sunshine shady, share your heart with me. We're with you every day, no matter come what may, June, July, August, September, in the general scheme of things, we all know where our place is. In the daily chain of life, we're far below the daisies. Yes, I tried so hard to stamp 'em out, those little eggy faces, till suddenly I fell in love. Now I adore the daisies, I sing, Daisy, Daisy, hip, hip, hooray, whoopee, sunshine shady, share your heart with me. I sing, Daisy, Daisy, smile every day for me, sunshine shady, share your heart with, share your heart with, share your heart with me. Thank you and good night.